Dana, where's your frustration level right now? I know you're concerned for him, but where's your frustration level with Jon Jones?
I don't think there's any frustration level with Jon Jones. This stuff has happened so many times over and over again. It's just like I'm numb to it now.
Is that real, though, Dana? That doesn't sound – I understand what you're saying, but you're running a business, and this guy would be your second most marketable star if he didn't keep bleeping up. Like, I understand – Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He'd also go down in history as probably the greatest ever. And if nothing ever happened, he'd probably be, fighting at heavyweight right now, and who knows what could have happened. But, I'm in a business where, when the fame happens and the money – you have to understand the crazy type of money that comes in the fight business instantly. I mean, even in the NFL, they come in at a certain level, and if they become great, they have the opportunity, to make millions. These guys, like Jon Jones, came in and just started making millions of dollars immediately, and he was like 24 years old. And you can go back to interviews of me saying, that's great. He's talented enough to win the belt. Can he handle with all the pressure and all the stuff that goes along with being a world champion, with being famous, with being rich? And that question got answered.
Well, you just said, by the way, that who knows what could have happened at the heavyweight division. Well, you do. You know what was going to happen at the heavyweight division. So tell us, what was going to happen with Jon Jones at the heavyweight division?
I have no idea. He has the talent to have potentially been the heavyweight champion and held that belt for a while. He absolutely had the potential to be the greatest of all time.
You were going to put him against Lesnar, right? You were going to do that. That was going to happen.
Well, Lesnar was still under contract with WWE till next August, so who knows what would have happened. I don't count my chickens anymore. I can tell you that. And
he was under contract last fight, and you worked out a deal because, as you said, you got a lot of money. You don't mind paying money. You don't mind.
But they didn't want to do that again. You saw what happened last time he was under contract, and it doesn't look good for anybody.
I don't want to say your sport has a drug problem, but how do you handle the idea that guys are failing drug tests before fights, and then you get the money from the fight, they get the title, and then you got to go back and strip it? Like, how do you handle the integrity of all of that?
Well, that happens sometimes. When they're testing these guys all the way up, and Lesnar had tested negative all the way up until the fight, and I think we had that happened with Jones too. We have the nastiest drug testing policy in all of sports. And not everything goes your way sometimes, So it is what it is.
Dana, give us the strangest ticket request you got from Mayweather-McGregor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
The strangest ticket request?
Yeah.
I don't think there were any strange ones. The tickets for that thing were expensive, so we weren't honoring a lot of ticket requests unless they were willing to pay for it.
All right, but who'd you turn away? Who'd you enjoy rebuffing, like the LMFAO? Who'd you enjoy?
I don't enjoy doing anybody. The LMFAO thing, the guy was an idiot, the way that he called and the way that he handled it and what he said,
But who did that this time?
I don't have a problem calling idiots out on being idiots.
But who did? All right, so do it now.
Right.
I don't have any.
Okay, you don't have any?
Trust me, if I had one, I'd give it to you.
What's going on with St. Pierre?
He's good. He's getting ready. He's fighting November 4th against Michael Bisping. I'm actually, after the fight this weekend, I go to London and Germany, and then I go to Canada. We're doing a little press tour with those two, so everything's good.
Well, where is St. Pierre, though, mentally? Like, what was happening there? Like, I wonder about your sport in this respect, right? It's not unique to the sport, but combat sports, the lifestyle, partying, and all that stuff, you're going to get some dependencies. And with St. Pierre, do we know where he is? Because St. Pierre was a surprise to see that he was having problems with chemicals.
That St. Pierre was having problems with chemicals?
With drinking.
With drinking? I didn't know that. Did he say that?
Okay, wait a minute. This is news to you? Am I recklessly speculating that? I thought that was part of why it is that he left the sport. Am I wrong about that?
No, as far as I know, yeah, that isn't why he left the sport.
Okay.
That he had a problem with drinking. I never heard that.
Okay, well, you would know that better than I then. I can't believe I just did that.
You're conceding that Dana would know that?
I know, but yes, I am conceding that Dana White would know if before I would.
George St. Pierre's lawyers will be calling you soon.
All right, very good. So I owe him an apology right now. I thought that was public knowledge. It's not quite as bad as accusing Deion Sanders of a sex addiction.
He has OCD.
Okay, OCD is what I meant. There you go. The medications for OCD is what I meant.
Very similar, yeah.
Yes.
All right, I can see how you could have messed that one up.